Sunday afternoon or evening, 5:51 in the p.m. and it is Sunday, March 8th. I gotta set this, there we go. The last clock that I gotta set, oh no, I still gotta set the cage, but I'm hardly in the cage. Okay, we're just down here in Fort Pierce. And just want to mention, it seems like every time I talk about a restaurant that I want to go to, it ends up shutting down. I know I'm not by it right now, but if any of you remember me talking about Krabby's, it's down this road here on the waterfront. Krabby's Seafood is there. I shot a lot of still videos of the lights on Red Scorpion and Red Scorpion's tail. Well, it is now officially closed down. And just when I started thinking about, I've been coming here enough, I should just go in there and have a meal. Well, no more chance of that. I don't know what they're going to bring in instead. But if there's ever a restaurant I see when I'm riding, right when I'm riding, if it's open, I'm going to stop and eat. We want to head out here to this inlet where they had to reclaim the beach because it got eroded. The ocean came in and took the sand away, almost threatened to take away a nice restaurant spot down there. Not one that I wanted to go to, so that one will probably stay open since I've not really paid any close attention to it. But anyway, they reclaimed the beach somewhat. I remember the first time I came out here years ago, I guess about 8 years ago when I first moved here. And from the road, you kind of had to walk up a little bit to get on the sand, and you'd walk. It was a wide patch of sand going out there to the water. And I don't know what it looks like now, but we shall see. And I did come out here before when I was shooting some other video for reels, but I did not stop to pay very close attention to it. The beach was actually fenced off because, they were still bringing in truckloads of sand to reclaim it. So we're gonna see what we're gonna see. It's a nice little waterside restaurant here too, but it says seafood restaurant, but I've never looked into this one to see because it just hasn't jumped out at me. So again, that one will probably stay open since I don't want to go there to eat. I did not go, in case anyone wondered, I did not go to Bike Week in Daytona Beach. I think I've had my fill of it. I just have. I just did not have the urge to go. And then when, early in the week when I thought I was going to go, that's when on Sunday I developed that turn signal problem on here. And it kind of bummed me out, and I tried to console myself by saying, well, maybe that's a sign you're not supposed to go to Bike Week. But I got it fixed by Wednesday. You saw me put a video out on the test ride. I don't think I put it in a full form video. I think it was on Instagram. But anyway, I got it fixed. What it was, the plug and play connector that's in the mirror, for some reason it failed. I just can't figure out why it would fail, but no power was going through it anymore. So I had to replace it. And I make it short and sound short and sweet, but it took me, checking the fuses, checking the wires, isolating the bike from the trailer to see if the trailer had anything to do with it, because I had daytime running lights in the fog lights on the left side, but no turn signal. I had daytime running light on the mirror on the left side, but no turn signal. The turn signal on the rear facing turn signal on the mirror, that one worked. I'll circle back to that to let you know how that played in me repairing it or finding the problem. So I pulled out this section here with a fog light switch, looking up all kinds of things online about people having similar problem where the fog light, daytime running light, the turn signal wouldn't work, and different things they suggest to do. None of it worked because none of it applied to me. So finally on Wednesday, I thought about it Tuesday night after I got tinkering with it all day Tuesday and still could not figure out what was wrong with it. So Wednesday morning I got back in the garage and I thought to myself, why didn't I think of this before? The rear facing turn signal on the mirror still has power to it. And that's when I took out my tester and realized that the power to the turn signal, the rear facing signal, but not to the front and not to the fog light. And the fog light and that was the main turn signal. All of that connected, the plug and play was right in that line. So I tested on one side of the plug and play, no power. Tested on the other side from the bike to the power and play, and there was power. But once it got in the power and play, oh, see, it's still closed. They haven't finished reclaiming the beach. Anyway, there was no power on the other side of the plug and play that went to the turn signal in the mirror and the turn signal in the fog light. However, there was power in the daytime running light. So when I saw that, I said, that's odd. So realized what I needed to do, and so I took care of it. And now it's working. But, that was Wednesday, and I thought maybe I would have gone up to Daytona Beach on Friday. And then I just sat at home and said, it just lost its appeal to me. Can't get into it like most people. So that's about the size of it. And now we're just out tooling around. Yeah, that was the restaurant, that Hurricane restaurant that was threatening to close down, Hurricane Grill and Wings, because all of the sand was washed away right up to the edges of the properties along here. And I think it's still being eaten away, but they're steady working at it to rebuild the beach. The sign there said caution beach erosion. Yeah, even some of these houses along here were threatened too. But I think they got it steadied up now, and they're going to keep putting sand over there and start reclaiming the beach. So I guess when it's done reclaiming, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Come back out here and just pop it in a reel or something. Well, that's going to be it for now. We're heading down into Martin County, or we're going to head down into Martin County. See what's happening down here. So that's the latest update. So for now, it's Ghost Rider. Red Scorpion and Red Scorpion's tail. Thanks for watching. We're 10-7.